So I know Global won't get on here because I asked him already, and he said he's gonna pass on this amazing opportunity because he's so busy in his business endeavors. So Global, if you do want to get on here, you're more than welcome. I know you're probably busy with millionaire stuff.
No, you're CEO of the Netflix show. So.
CEO of Netflix.
No, we don't know what it's going to be because it's either going to be bought out by Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Apple Music, iTunes TV.
Or all of them.
Stars.
Or he's just going to make his own network.
Or $1 Million Talk Show, honestly.
Yeah, or it's going to be...
it's not even a talk show. We said my show.
Yeah.
TV show,
I think it's
talk
funny.
show, video.
Dude, I think it's funny. He's the only one that comments on his million. It's like Global Professor. Congrats, man. Global. You wrote that, dude.
You run the account.
Yeah, you're the only one that runs the account, and you comment. Congrats, to your own self. And I'll try to comment something because that's who I am. But it's comments have been limited. I'm like.
No, a lot of people don't know this, but Global hired me for about 3 days this summer, and I was like, all right, Global, what are we shooting? Next text is, yeah, bro, this just isn't gonna work out. Your editing styles just don't line up to what I envision.
That's funny.
You don't envision.
And I was like, my editing style is whatever you want, Global.
Exactly.
And he's like, yeah, bro, I'll hit you up during basketball season for sure. And I was like, cause you run a team.
Oh yeah, he runs a team. Also, he has 5 college scholarships? I think it is. But no, he's focused on the TV show.
So Jacob Bush seems like a good guy.
Great guy.
He genuinely seems like a happy person.
He is though.
But it just seems like he lies about everything.
He does, and that's the thing. I've known Global since I was 2.
He seems like he genuinely this is no knock on Jacob Bush's character at all.
Yeah, no.
He seems like this is all from a business standpoint.
Global's the most genuine guy you know.
He seems cool,
I know. He's the most genuine guy I know.
He supports everyone.
Yeah, if I was in trouble and Jacob was there, he'd be like, "Oh shit, I got you, man." He went and jumped one of his followers. He didn't know the kid. Went and jumped his car at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I saw that.
What the fuck?
No, he's definitely a great guy. I think he's his
the cat.
No, I think the problem is he perceives himself. I think he thinks other people look at him as this insane figure, so he has to put up to the standard of all this stuff. So, we didn't get off to the best start because he was selling fake shoes.
He's slinging fakes left and right.
So I called him out because I was Boys to Resell at the time, so I had the power to do that. And I remember immediately I called him out.
I remember that whole beef, bro.
3 minutes later, it was literally 3 minutes later, he has this full paragraph saying the story of what happened and why he's selling fake shoes. The comments were turned off, so no one could say anything. It was literally a full, so he knew this was coming. He knew it was okay, as soon as someone calls me out.
Already typed it out.
It was a full paragraph let me pull it up, of basically saying this was all an accident and he, this will never happen again, right?
Yeah.
But so we had this group chat back in the day for selling shoes, and he was never in it because we all knew he was selling fakes. And it's yo, do you know that guy that he's got these Air Prestos size 10.5? Well, Prestos they don't come in half sizes, so we knew right then and there he's selling fakes. The off-white Prestos were only in full sizes, and so he's trying to sell the size 10.5, and so he was really never involved. And then everyone's like, yo, dude, Global's got the best deals on these Yeezys. I'm like, well, these Yeezys are also fake as shit.
Yo, $20, very near dead stock. OG all, $20.
Yeah, so
shipped.
So the thing that made me probably pissed me off the most was this one kid that he's hustled so much. He's just he's a freshman right now, hustled like crazy back in the day, and he's like, yo, dude, Global's hooking it up. I'm like, what do you mean? His name's Parker. You might know him, Parker Starnes. He goes to Mountain View.
No, I was thinking of Ryan Mills.
Oh, no.
He owns Westside.
Yeah. Okay, so then he was like, yo, Global's hooking me up with some dead stock Sean's, size 8.5, for under StockX payout. I'm like, Parker, why would he sell you a pair of dead stock shoes that he could sell to StockX for $1,000 for $800? Why would he, he's trying to make money. Why would he sell $200 cheaper? I was like, the only reason he would do that is because they're fake. They're like, no, dude, he's hooking it up. All these people think he's this insane guy because I was saying he comes to this standard. And so,
no, in the Mormon
that's when I was
community, they really, really like him.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I was talking to some people when I was playing basketball, and I was they were talking about Jacob and all the stuff he's doing. I was like, you guys know he's not actually doing all this stuff, right? And they're like, no, he is. I was like,
dude,
all right.
So Okay, one more thing. Okay, so like, I am Mormon, so
yeah,
that's like the reason I've known Jacob Bush for so long. Mm-hmm. But everybody in our like church group is like praises this guy. I'm like, dude, why would you like
he's
before?
A great guy.
Yeah,
he's
before when he
guy,
had
like
when he had 3K on Instagram, that's when I fucked with him. Mm-hmm. But when he skyrocketed from 3K to 40K and then lost another 20K,
you don't just lose 20,000 followers. Like,
this guy's legit as hell. No, not at all.
Did he have 40K at one point?
Yes.
Yeah, he blew up, and then the like Indian Siberian chats or whatever
got like
yeah. So this is what he said. So I called him out. If y'all didn't know, there are a couple shoes that weren't sold, but indeed fake. I got scammed, and I'm getting a refund as we speak. Won't happen again. I appreciate people helping me out. Right. All his next pictures, their fake shoes are in the background still. All of them are fake.
He says, I burn shoes. He says, I burn fake shoes. A week later, I look at his story. He's like, yo, selling these fake Travis for anybody that can't afford them. I'm like,
I totally get that.
Shit.
I totally get
I think that's fine if he owns it. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with that.
But then, no, the problem with that is, okay, he sells these fake Travises. He sells these fake Travises to some dumbass kid. That dumbass kid sells to another dumbass kid for a real pair.
Yeah.
And then now this confirmed real pair is on the market in town. And then someone like me gets some, and then I realize they're fake. That's where there's like this problem. So then when Global, because then all these kids were like, yeah, I got them from Global. I'm like, dude, you don't think Global hit me up too to get these fake shoes? Like, they're clearly fake, but a lot of these kids don't realize that. Like, he's Global.
I bet a ton of shoes in like Idaho, area are fake.
100%. I had so many fakes.
Like I've seen a few that are like.
I even posted a pair I got from. I'm not gonna drop the store name, but they're there. You know what I'm talking about. I posted up on Grailed, and they were fake. Like
what determined that? Did they just say it was fake?
It was the Nike logo on it.
No, but like, did Grailed say it was fake?
Yeah,
it probably wasn't. They try
took
to
it off my market.
They try to moderate that, but in reality, that's like the most that Grailed has like the stupidest way to. They just literally say basically they just have people that think they know shoes and look at the shoes and be like, oh, these are real or fake. Like, I know a lot of people that when they did that, a lot of people would literally just post like shoes that were completely fake, but they were confirmed real, and they were just slinging them.
Well, I was kind of pissed.
Grailed, you can't guarantee that, but
I was like a little pissed because I bought them for retail $90, and then I held on to them for like a month, and then people started like the demand for them just got huge. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go see how much this is. Like $300. I'm like, shit.
Okay.
An hour later, posted up on Grail.
So what you're saying with like, there's a lot of fakes. There was the Supreme BOGOs and like a lot of the like bigger items were so fake, and like every kid would like they'd get sold to this kid, and like, dude, 4 kids have hit me up in the past for this fake North Face. Like, clearly it's fake. Like, obviously, you'll never find a good deal in town. Like, everyone should know that. And so like, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into boister resell.
My next topic is when did you know you wanted to work for yourself?
So yeah, that's good.
That's a nice question.
So I've never had a normal job, luckily, because like boister resell, I was able to like pay for my camera stuff. Yeah. But like, I think I realized I would never want a normal job was when I don't know. I think it'd probably be like I would say when I would work for people and like I'd get these like kind of like I'd do a video for people, and like when they would tell me what to do, I'm like, fuck this guy. Like, this is my job. Like, this is the reason why I'm hired, is because like this is my thing. Yeah. I think that would be like the biggest thing was like, and it's like I knew I had a talent that like I don't want to like waste. Like, the reason you have talents is like hold on to them and use them.
I knew exactly that I never wanted to work for anybody, and I'll even go further by saying this, that I never wanted to have a job. Because I don't think of my video stuff as a job. I genuinely love it. I love editing. I love everything about it. It's not a job to me. It's my passion.
According to Brooke,
it's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
yeah. But I knew in 8th grade that I didn't want to work for anybody when I started selling Supreme. In 8th grade, like, that was like my thing. I bought a jacket for like $300 and sold it for like $1,500 like the next day, and I was like holy shit. Yeah. Like, if I can just do this, like, I'll never even have to work for anybody ever. And I realized, like, you can start anything and scale it big enough where you never have to work for anybody.
Yeah, it's not 2020.
It's all about scaling.
You can do literally
anything. Exactly.
Like Jay manages girls that take pictures of themselves.
Exactly.
They're not even nude.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're not even nude.
You can do anything you want to any scale you want.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, obviously there has to be demand for it.
Of course, like you got
But you can. There's almost a demand for everything these days.
There's the dude from like Caldwell that is making a living off cranberry juice and riding his longboard.
Yeah.
Dude, Dogface is making.
Dude, I had no idea he was from
Dude.
Caldwell. Dogface 420.
Yeah.
It's from like Twin Falls or Idaho Falls or some shit.
I think it's like
It's Caldwell.
Yeah,
It's
it's Caldwell.
close.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few people that saw him.
Like he got a truck.
yeah,
He got a
really.
free truck.
he got every dude. He has like every. He fallen in
A
TikTok.
brand deal with
And now
Ocean Spray.
he just diversifies that, and he's
Yeah.
good.
He just runs with it. Yeah.
I think we should go back to D's question though. Like,
Oh,
for
yeah,
all of
yeah.
us.
Oh,
That's
you want to
a-
go?
Oh, you can go. I'll go after you.
So like, I don't know. In middle school, I was kind of skeptical about the whole college thing. I don't know, because I guess throughout middle school, I was like, I did kind of try in school, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then freshman year,
Mhm.
like hit me. I was like, wow, this shit's so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I could apply myself to the max, and like
Yeah.
that's kind of when I started doing my video stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I have like 2 actual jobs just because
There's money.
I like
and
people.
there's things-
Like, not even
yeah.
the money.
Oh
Like,
really?
it's just because like the people. I
Oh,
got these
okay.
jobs like knowing the people, and like I just had a good time. When
Oh
I,
yeah,
like,
you
went
used to
to
work with Anthony, right?
Yeah, I worked with
Yeah,
Anthony, like,
Anthony and
with all
Jack.
these-
Yeah.
Like yeah, and I worked at Revitalize at Juice Bar, and like I met so many people through that, and I still talk to so many people
Yeah.
from that, and like
It's connections.
so that's just like friendships and stuff. But I really found out like that I didn't want to work for anyone. Like probably like sophomore year. That's when I started Handsome Media. I had no idea what it was going to be. I just like made an Instagram.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this, and then like a couple months ago, it hit me that like I like am an entrepreneur, and like this is what I'm doing like for the rest of my life. It's like nothing like ordinary, and it's just
When you have a drive though, it's easy to like see that
and it's like
vision.
in my opinion, I'm not even focused like just on video. Like it's just like the whole business aspect, starting businesses. Like even this is video, but like it's us like starting a new business.
Yeah.
So it's like I just love seeing stuff grow.
I have a drive that I want to make stuff on my own, but I also, more than that, I hate people telling me what to do.
Oh,
bro.
I want to do my own thing.
Dude.
I don't want people to have to control my entire life. I want to control my life.
Exactly.
Like I'll touch on this real quick before Reed gets into it. My English teacher told me on our very last class ever. She said 90% of your life is going to be boring. You're not going to want to do most of your life. And I was like, yeah.
You were probably like,
I was like, no, not me.
Yeah.
I promised myself I will never ever say that. And I was just sitting there like, how sad is that?
Yeah.
That she's lived 90% of her life not enjoying it. Like that's just terrible. Like I can't imagine on everything on this earth, and you do something you don't like.
Yeah,
I
I
was like-
don't understand it
I was like,
truly.
damn.
Like people are so like brainwashed that they have to do certain things.
Yeah.
That they have to do this, have to go to college, have to do all this stuff. It's like, what do you want to do though?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever thought about like what you want to do?
Like it blows my exactly. I think it blows my mind that people are so like wired into like you were saying like you tried in school, and then I feel bad for the people that literally are like they've ruined their high school lives. Like dude, this is the best time of our lives because they want to get like into a good college, which I understand. Like obviously, but you got to realize like
They're not enjoying it.
yeah, like a lot of people, like a lot of successful people will say this. The one thing they regret is they didn't enjoy the journey. Like they didn't enjoy like
the process,
like the grind of that, and so like
Gary Vee is such a good example.
yeah, exactly. And so a lot of people like just all they do is like, oh, I gotta get to this college. Like, why don't you just take a breather, relax, enjoy what you have? Yeah, and then like I think
we're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
I think when you do that, like there's so many ideas that open up. Like say for example, we were in this like our parents like told us. I think I could say for all of us, our parents like are pretty supportive, relatively, and like letting us do our own thing. Would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
At least
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
no, mine are completely like mine. Like my mom's like, I don't think you should go to college. I'm like,
Yeah.
don't worry, I'm not.
Like with my parents both being teachers, I'm so glad that they're like, okay, you're not gonna go to college. Like we understand that because I know some kids that literally like all they care about is getting into their college they want. Like Like, how do you even know that's like? Yeah,
how do you enjoy it?
They don't even know.
Like, how do you know that's the college you want when you?
How do you know that's even gonna work
when
out?
You've closed your options in 7th grade when you saw promotion to this college.
It's harder for me because both my parents went to college, and now they're both like pretty successful. Like I see, like okay, you can go the college route, and you can work your way up for 20 years. You can work your way up for 20 years and get a good desk job that makes you 6 figures a year, and you'll be fine. Yeah, but. Is that really how you want to spend your life?
No.
It's like, honestly, I'd rather make below 6 figures a year doing exactly what I love, traveling around the world and stuff like that, and making videos, than making $200,000, $300,000 a year just to like live. Like, cause they're like my parents have fun, but they're like really just living. Like they don't have a lot of free time. Like my dad works. Okay, and that's it.
Like we're working like now.
Exactly, yeah.
But we're having fun too. Like we have the weekends.
And like I love my parents so much. Like they definitely give me like so much like insight and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But like they want me to go to college, and if I made a deal with myself, I said if I can support myself, like out of high school, I won't go to college. But part of me also wants to go to college. I honestly think it'd be fun.
I think going and like living the college experience would be cool, but
yeah. But also, we could live our own college experience.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, invite me to the parties. You guys, exactly. Like, I'll be over here.
Bro, I can go live on a college town and be involved in this. Exactly. If you got a camera, dude, people are gonna want you to come to a party and stuff and be around in the events.
Back to what Dee was saying about like how his dad's working a lot, and so is his parents or his mom to just make a good life for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my parents are. Is like. They're working they're grinding these long shifts at work. Like, sure, they're both making 6 figures a year, but it's like, at what expense?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they come home and they're drained. I don't even see them. Like that's when I figured out like, the 9 to 5 grind is not my.
Dude, I wouldn't make path. I wouldn't make it 4 days. Like at a 9 to 5.
Even me working my part-time job.
Exactly, that's how I was.
Like. It kills me, and I only work 3 hours a day for 2 days a week.
I worked construction last summer for a week, and I didn't show up again because I was like, oh,
dude,
it's
awful.
Not a
it's
shot.
Awful.
I was picking up scraps.
But
what's crazy. I was like, this is what taught me. I don't want to work.
Yeah, it's what's crazy is like. That's not it's not necessarily it's shitty. It's just we're not meant for it. Like
exactly. No, that's not a shitty job at all. Owen can put his head down and just go straight at it. And don't get me wrong, he gets paid a lot of money. Yeah. It's like $14 an hour.
Those kids grind.
But for me, I was just like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Like I seriously struggled to make it through one day.
And so I think it's important to, for people to realize it's like there's a difference between a shitty job and a job for the right person.
Exactly.
Like there's jobs for everyone. So it's like you got to figure out like what that job is and like your passion.
Yeah, like for me, like Carson, our friend Carson's gonna be taking over a construction company. For me, going to work for probably 10 years framing every day,
God, bro,
I couldn't imagine doing that.
But even a year, even like a month.
But he's probably gonna be the quickest millionaire out of all of us.
I'm already putting in my 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, but he's gonna be the quickest millionaire before all of us.
Yeah,
because that's what he likes.
He'll definitely have his house paid, giant houses paid off
by like 22.
Yeah, but he'll be busting his ass off. Like and that's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to do. It's like
I respect it though.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
like if you're chasing a bag, I respect it.
Yeah,
and like
it's just not for me.
I think it's so cool how parents can like make something for their kids and they like have their kids done like future set out.
Yeah.
But also, I'm so glad I'm not in that position and I can make something for my son.
Yeah.
And if I become successful enough where I can do that for my kids, I won't. I'm gonna make sure that they make something for themselves too.
Yeah.
Obviously I'd like financially support them, but like I want them to understand that like they're on this earth for like a reason, not just to take over the company.
Yeah, it's definitely like part of like our lives is like this is gonna be a huge part of our lives looking back. Like we're gonna be so glad that we did this and like because in 20 years when like we all have these like nice ass houses, nice lives, and we're chilling, we're not really working anymore. Like we're just managing like shit.
Yeah, keeping it.
We're gonna be like, wow, that was definitely worth it. Like,
yeah, we all work now, but still like,
and it's like
balanced our lives. Yeah,
like work. Yeah, like quotations.
Like, it's weird. I'll tell people like, oh, I gotta work. It's like.
They're like, oh, where do you work?
Like, go upstairs, sit on my computer. Cause like, oh, I gotta work. It's like when you hear that, like, oh, you gotta go to like fucking Walmart.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm sitting on my kitchen table.
I literally lay in my bed. And, like,
I roll up. Yeah, if I want to, I'll stop whenever I want, and
Yeah.
I'll just continue at any point.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, I'll do it later.
Yeah. But also I think a lot of people like get the idea of, oh, we make videos, we must be like so successful. Like, dude, I'll be straight up honest. I'll have a month where I make
a fat check.
No money.
Nothing.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
$300 maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I don't think people really realize like
We're not really
yeah.
swimming in cash right now.
No, bro. Like especially with camera stuff, we just put it all back in.
Especially with COVID too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's not very many jobs going around for COVID.
Yeah, I only made money from editing stuff, like editing footage.
Over quarantine, didn't make a single dollar.
You know what's fucked though is like, I've been cashing out on Lulu lately. Like,
yeah, you gotta stop, bro.
Like too much. My funds are so low. It's like I've got like maybe $1,000 in the bank right now.
Yeah, you gotta.
Damn, Reed.
You gotta
put it into your camera stuff.
Yeah, you gotta go to.
Like, you really
I know.
And then you get Lulu, because then it's like, damn, that's nice.
I barely, like, I'm pretty comfortable, like, with where I'm at, but, like, even buying, like, a pair of Lulus, I'm like, oh, shit. Like,
yeah, I'm like,
but I also, like, see, like, my mindset is, like, you can, like, treat yourself, get what you want. Like, there's always a way to make more money. Don't be
strict.
Yeah. Like, spend your money and just make more. Like,
that's
really
why I don't have a problem cashing out on camera equipment.
Yeah,
because
like,
I know exactly
I bought my laptop. I was like,
it is gonna help me make more money. Like when I gotta click like purchase for a $2,500 lens, I'm like, holy shit, are you serious? Am I doing this right now?
Then after you do it, you're like, oh.
No, it's weird. It's like
that got me so many more.
Dude, I'm over here buying lenses and camera stuff. Like I don't really care, but then I'm like, $9 for a
Costa?
video. Like,
are you serious?
On,
put some more
Same,
fucking beef in that right now.
No, I literally like, I'm paying $9 for a burrito. You're putting more beef, like sweet pork. I'm not paying $9. But
Ryan's is strict. I'll spend so much money on food. That's the one thing I need to get better at.
Yeah, they're always like, that was good food. I'm like, dude.
Ryan's like, no.
That's how I used to.
I like my rice from my freezer.
Yeah.
I love food so much.
Chicken and rice,
Chick-fil-A is so good. Are you serious?
I meal prep shit, and I'm like,
chicken
eating my
and
broccoli,
rice,
depressed as fuck.
Yeah.
No, that's the one thing I need to get better at is food because I
don't really have a problem spending it now because like we don't have any expenses like
rent
or anything.
Might as well do it now. Like,
but also like I look back at like my Venmo, I'm like $10 for food, like that's like $100.
Yeah,
I'm like Jesus Christ.
Owen is probably the worst person at spending money. That kid, you give that kid a gas station, bro. He's walking out with all the candy, all the Ben and Jerry's, everything. You heading out?
Yeah.
He's got like a whole bag.
Should we wrap this up?
We can wrap this one up.
Yeah.
We got like.
I feel like we could definitely record like another one of these like this week sometime.
Yeah, if people like it.
Are you guys free again this week sometime?